Okay, I'm back with another poker chip theory video. We're going to discuss everyone's favorite sounding chord, the minor 7 chord. I talk a lot about 7th chords on some of my other videos when I do the diatonic chords of the keys and the scales that they occur generally on the 2nd position, the 3rd position, and the 6th position in major keys. And in the natural minor, you have the 1, the 4, and the 5 are the minor 7 chords. So what we have here essentially on a minor 7th chord is a 3-4-3 structure. So as you can see in root position, you have a root, a flat 3rd, and a 5th, and a 7th. It's a little bit deceptive here because there's only 10 half steps between the root and the 7th, so you still have your minor 7th sound to the chord, a lot like a dominant 7 chord where you have a flat 7, but this occurs naturally in a minor key. But I don't have a flat 7 here, but it's a 3 plus 4 plus 3 is going to equal 10, which is a minor 7th interval. The reason this says a flat 3rd here is because you have essentially a minor triad with a minor 3rd above it. Okay, so that's the structure of your minor 7 chord. So if we take here we have the chromatic scale of piano chips from C to C laid out chromatically, so we can count. We can look at if this is like C, we can form our minor 7 structure, a 3-4-3 position starting with C as our root. So we can count up 1, 2, 3 half steps to E flat, and we count 4. That's the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's our minor triad: C, root, 3rd is E flat, and 5th is G. And then we're going to count 3 more for the minor 7th. 1, 2, 3 to B flat. So here essentially you have a C dominant 7 or with a flatted 3rd. So that's the flat 3rd: C, E flat, G, and B flat, or 3, 4, 3 for our root position minor 7 chord. Okay, if we take the inversion form of a minor 7 chord, we're going to shift the root to the top, leaving us a 4-3-2 form. So you have between the 3rd and the 5th, or 4 half steps, 3 half steps between the 5th and the 7th, and then a major 2nd between the 7th and the root here. So if we start here on C and we do a minor 7 and 2nd inversion, we're going to have 4 half steps. This would be the 3rd of the chord here. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th. So E would be our 5th. 3, 1, 2, 3 for our 7th. And then the root here is going to be an A. So we have the notes C, E, G, and A. And that spells an A minor 7 chord in first inversion with our 3rd on the bottom. And that's how that works. The 4-3-2 first inversion, A minor 7. Right? 4-3-2. So there's 4, 3, and 2. Okay? we move on to the second inversion. We're taking the third here, the third, and moving it to the top, leaving us a 5/7 root third structure with 3, 2, and 3 half steps between them for second inversion. So if we're starting with C on the bottom as our fifth, C is the fifth here, we're going to have 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3. So what note is our root here? Here's our root, the third note. So we have fifth, seventh, root, third. And this essentially spells F minor 7 in second inversion. C, E flat, F, A flat. Okay? That was second inversion. And now we're going to move on and do the final third inversion for our minor 7, which is simply 2, 3, 4. The seventh on the bottom. So if C is a 7, we have 2, 3, and 4 for our structure. 1, 2. There's our roots. We're looking for the third now. 1, 2, 3. Here's our third. And 4 for the fifth. And essentially this is going to have the notes C, D, F, A. So this is a D minor 7 in third inversion. 2, 3, and 4 half steps. So that's, if you can remember these numbers of half steps for your positions, you can start on any given note and you'll know your minor 7th chords and their inversions. And hopefully that helps you spot them in the music, and it would help to go ahead and play those on a piano and hear what that sounds like. But hopefully that helps to understand the structure of the minor 7 chord.